Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Let's take a look here. Oops, had things set up and it stopped, so let's get back. Current blood sugar is 77. Remember, if you're in the Americans, that times that by 18 will get your value in the American system. I'm pretty simplistic. Time and range sitting at 76. Awesome with 0 below 3.9. This was an awesome day. Last night, my pump started to read at 4.3, and I didn't feel low. Well, I don't normally feel low, but I went to 4.3. I eventually was woken up and say, "Oh, you're low, you're low, you're low." And so I drank some pop pretty much to appease them. And I did a finger poke, and my blood sugar was at 6. So I went back to bed. The pump beeped again and saying, "Oh, now you need to change your sensor." And it wouldn't stop ringing, so I had to go out, disconnect the pump and the sensor, reconnect, and would have to wait for 2 hours until it was ready to connect again. So when the people came in and their hourly check, I said, "It's not going to work for 2 hours." And they still had to pull it up. "Hey, it says it's sensor warning." And I said, "I just told you this." So when things don't work out, it's a pain. But when things are going correctly and showing me how my blood sugars are doing, it's awesome. Technology is a great way of making your life easier with diabetes. I have problems with my diabetes, and the sensors and the pump have relatively brought down any problems with my diabetes down to 0. Now, every long-term problem. So keeping my blood sugar up is a way to keep things going. So, what kind of technology do I use? I use the Medtronic 780G pump with the Guardian 4 sensor, which makes it nice that everything I can press the button here, I can see the amount, and I don't have to worry about having my phone. The phone is a nice convenience, but I don't need to worry about having the phone the whole time. It's like some of the other pump that you don't need a wire or a cord. You end up losing this or forgetting this at home. You're pretty much up the creek without a paddle. Excuse me, sorry, sleep in the eye. So, I also have a ketone test kit, so I can test for ketones here. And when I started, it was basically urine testing kit, needles, and insulin, and you were pretty well said, okay, you could go out and live your life. Now, in the past 30 years, things have really changed. The whole counting carbs now, which isn't a technology, but it's a system which we utilize to bring in blood sugars. There's so many different types of pumps. They're getting to the point now where you can interchange some form of sensors with the pump. Abbott now, we believe, is making a part of the new sensor, which will work with the pump, which pretty much will be self-disposable, will be disposable. So you don't need to have the transmitter with you all the time. You just put it on and poof, things will work better. Yeah, that's gonna be great. I look forward to those days. You just order your sensor, you get your sensor, you put it in, and things go on their merry way. It's sort of like, what's the one where you just put your phone up to, Libre. Libre, you put it up to it, and then you read your blood sugar. That's another, but it doesn't tie in with anything. A lot of these are all using the Dexcom system. With mine, I don't need a separate operating system. I can use my pump, or I should use the phone to read my blood sugars. To administer insulin, you still have to go through and administer with the pump. Hopefully one day they'll come with the technology that we don't have to pull out our pump to get the information. Years ago, they had a little key ring, and you would type how many units you wanted. It would play back to you, and then you press OK, and it would deliver. I guess there was probably problems with that, so they stopped utilizing it. But all in all, technology today is so much easier. It's not as easy as saying, okay, you're just like you are without any diabetes, because we all know that's going to be something that's going to be coming eventually. We just don't know when. So that's just my little talk on technology for the day. We're getting close to the big day of Christmas, so I hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Yeah, technology and diabetes. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye now. My email address is Mike's Diabetes World at gmail.com. All one line. Drop me